Oh my God. One more stock. Hey, you can hear the chant right now. They want one more stock. This is looking amazing for Nairo.
Absolutely.
Zero look like he does not have the answers today. This
Oh my God.
Oh, it's over! It's over! He did it! Nairo has done it!
The new champion of Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Nairo has done it. What a road, what a journey, what a tournament.
Here at MLG, this man has made history. In 2 days.
Hold that trophy, boy. That's yours. Hold that trophy. The undefeated tournament streak of Zero has come to an end.
He has made history here. He has put himself in MLG and he has put himself.
So hey there guys, this is Rich from EpicGameNights.
And Jules up in the house.
Yeah, and then this is another episode of Late Night Discussion, and the purpose of this discussion today is what we witnessed. This happened.
Realness.
Yeah, the realness happened not even that long ago. It was just this week after we posted our discussion video about the metagame and how Zero has been dominating in it. We mentioned it a couple of times, and guess what happened? Can you tell everybody what happened, Jules?
Complete destruction by the hand of Nairo. A convincing, after coming from loser's bracket, a convincing win over Zero, the current champion of the world. Nairo completely dominated with his Zero. Just let him have it.
He wrecked them. He wrecked them. Oh, dude, like
It was a good match because Zero definitely played well, but in general, being the world champion that everybody recognizes,
yeah. So real quickly, I'm gonna for those who did not see the video, I'm gonna leave a link in the description, and you're gonna be seeing some highlights throughout the video of exactly some points that we're gonna be talking about. And basically, Nairo started in losers. They went all the way to grand finals, and obviously, Mr. Zero was in winners, the winner side. And the tournament took place throughout this last week, and it was on MLG TV. Everything was spectacular. The stage was there, the announcers were there, the crowd.
They were on point.
Oh,
they were
yeah.
on point that day. I gotta say, the Black Plague is one of my favorite duo commentators in Smash 4.
Yes.
Definitely one of the most enjoyable ones.
And they recognize it too, because they're commentating. They really set the pace very well, and they were describing pretty much everything that was happening on there.
They're very informative, and they're fans.
Mm-hmm.
They're true fans of the Smash 4 scene, so they really get into it.
Yeah.
Like when they're in there, they're passionate about this shit.
Definitely.
So, plus, they're hilarious, which
Yes,
is
they are.
also a big plus. We up in this. Like.
And then that's shout outs to MLG TV for getting people from the community and doing something as wonderful as this. I know they've done it in the past for the Melee scene, and it's really awesome to see them do it for the Smash 4 community. So moving on, that first set, when they first faced off, Nairo was in losers, Zero is in winners. They really had a back and forward there. Like it seemed like it could have been the first part of the set. You're like, this is it. Nairo.
It was a deciding moment.
I know Nairo's gonna take
2 for
this.
2.
Yeah, he went in first. The first match was actually the first 2 matches was
Sheik against Zero.
Yep, Zero suit Samus, and Nairo was just so convincing. He was just on point. It was back and forward, but you knew that Nairo had that edge.
He just knew the matchup. I really feel like he just understood the matchup by that point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if Zero was like on point or what was going on with Zero. I have no idea. I don't know the story.
Well, it looked good though.
No. He looked on point. Nairo just looked very on point. He looked very ready for the matchup. He was very ready. Then when he came out with the Diddy Kong, that's when things changed up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it's got like, oh shit, oh he brought out that Diddy Kong.
Oh yes.
And he was maining that bitch. Like you could tell, like, yo, he brought Diddy Kong because he felt it. Like,
yeah.
He wasn't just about, yo, I got Sheik. Sheik is the main. No. I brought my deity. I'm ready for anything.
He brought that character that he said, I like playing this character
Fierce
because
Deity,
it's fun.
man.
No,
Furious Deity.
he
Furious
was on
Deity.
point. Bananas were on point.
Bananas to down tilt. Like, oh my god, he was on that shit.
But something happened on that 5th match, which turned everything around. Nairo won it, and he reset the bracket. At that point, obviously, when you have somebody winning consistently over and over and over, the crowd is not really going to be on your side.
No, it's not likely to happen.
They had a really good
Shout
crowd.
out to Zero.
Shout out to Zero for being a trooper. Because even
Trooper,
though
he's there.
nobody's cheering
There
for
with the
you,
people.
your mom's in the crowd yelling at you.
And your
I
mom's
hope
like,
you lose.
Nairo.
Yeah, I
When
know.
your mom is voting for Nairo,
Exactly.
you really
You still win because for whatever reason, well, actually, because you're really good at the game and people just can't stand it. But at that point, Nairo reset the bracket. Everybody's popping off. First match, it's a little bit even, right? It goes in favor of Zero, right? And you know what? We're going to play a clip right now so you guys can see what started happening after that first match.
We are right back into it, man. We are on to Battlefield. Man, it's kicking. Screeching and kicking right here. That's all you hear.
Absolutely. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Zero just kind of reset the situation.
I just like the fact that Nairo holds it just a little bit to see if someone's going to drop shield.
Right.
You know, and so if they end up dropping shield, he ends up getting stunned. But even if they don't drop shield, then that move is looking pretty safe on shield regardless.
Oh, good decision right
Caught him
there.
coming in right there.
Yep, knew exactly where he was going. Nairo waiting for the grab.
Again.
Another one, too. And we're going to go for an upbeat.
Reverse.
Yes, we are.
They're not going to finish yet, but I mean, still some good damage as we always like to see. Oh, and here's the stun. And it's to the back air. Okay, thought he was going to go for the B.
Damage is damage right now. We'll
Damage
take
is
everything we can get. Nairo only sitting at 19%. Zero in danger, losing that stock. Not quite yet, though.
And this is what we say right here, man. As long as Nairo gets these grabs, he gets these stocks right here. Man,
What?
Zero has been getting scooped up on this first stock.
Absolutely. What a fantastic trade right there. And this is exactly what Nairo needed to get his head back into the game. And Zero, perhaps hesitating a little bit, misses a rather easy punish. Still going to get some good damage, but the fact of the matter is you got to connect with those, bro. Don't give Nairo a second chance. Speaking of second chance, here comes a second
Not
up
like
B.
this.
Is that
Not
going to
like
get the
this.
stock, perhaps? No, not quite. Always getting gassed off that. It looks like it's always going to take the stock in those kind of situations, but regardless of that, Nairo's positioning, fantastic right here. Zero getting stunned.
Oh!
No, getting done up.
Still living, though,
Hanging
just
in there.
barely. Now, if that was a spike, that would have definitely finished his game. Zero getting very lucky that that was not. So he still has a little bit of tournament life in him right now.
And he does.
Ooh.
Nairo caring nothing about that right now. He wants to take this with a 2-stock. Let you
Zero
know
just
he is
barely
far from
stuffed
out of
that.
gas.
Oh yeah, man. Zero actually he just barely stuffed another boost kick. He started the monkey flip and Nairo scattered out, went for the boost kick. Wow, it does not matter though. Taking the game right here. We are 1-1 in set 2 right now.
The only thing Nairo was scouting was victory. And it was well over 9,000 because he took that with authority. Good stuff. Game 3 coming up for you guys.
It just, okay guys, so we just saw this incredible, not only 1 match, 2 matches, 3 matches, he did a 2-stock on Zero. This legend, this guy who had a bounty, he had a motherfucking G. Dude, he had a bounty on his head for Evolution. Was it Evolution? It was probably Evolution. He had
He's
a
had
bounty.
a bounty on his head for a while now. Like every tournament, he's just like taking tournament plus tournament plus tournament. People just like, why is Zero not dead?
And this guy, for some reason, it's like they found him. He's the biggest threat in the world. He got shot 6 times in a row, and that's it.
And he's
He didn't even do anything. He didn't even lift a finger. He moved his joystick maybe a couple of times, and then he got knocked, boy. He got bopped so hard, like. No, man, and it's just like the excitement and seeing how well he did it, because it wasn't even like Zero was not trying.
no.
Nairo.
Nairo was on point. He had those reads on point. He was so ready. Like, to me, the beautiful thing is, like, I always knew Nairo would be possibly the one to take Zero off his throne. Because I saw the last Big 5 tournament, and I saw the match with Nairo. This is my honest opinion. I don't know, because I'm not Nairo. I haven't really delved into the subject too much. But the first Zero came from losers last time around. Zero came from losers. And that first matchup, I saw Nairo using like a whole bunch of characters. He was using Zero. He was using Zero. He was obviously using Zero too, but he was using Robin. He used, I forgot the other character, but he used another character that is also not his main. And I was like, what are you doing? This is like the world stage against one of the best players, if arguably the best player in the world right now when it comes to Smash. And he was just like playing these weird sets, and everyone was like, what the hell? I think I think he was weeping.
He likes
I don't
using
even know.
weird characters. He said at the end of the
and
interview.
respect for the weird characters, but they're not proven characters. So like on a world stage, it's very uncommon to see these characters be like on a world stage.
Do you think he threw the match? What do you think he was trying?
I'm gonna say he threw it. I'm gonna say if I was to bet, if I was to put money on the table, I would say he threw the first match on Big 5. On Big 5. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that out there. If you're playing against the best player in the world, man, let's be honest. Most people, maybe not Nairo, maybe Nairo's just that guy, but most people pick their main. They would pick their main. And he's just like picking these weird characters, and people are like, and plus he had a really nonchalant, like you can see his body language. He's very nonchalant when it came to the first match, and I'm like, are you really serious? In the second one, he just picked Zero Suit right off the bat. He's like,
Was he serious though?
Oh no. In Big 5, he lost 3-2.
Oh.
Yeah, he lost 3-2 in Big 5 in the second round. You know, like in the real match, he lost 3-2. So they went close. So I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, if somebody can take the throne from Zero at this present moment, because you know, the metagame is also developing more. So more people are learning about the characters and delving deeper, and they're just learning more about the mechanics of the game.
Okay.
But if anybody I thought could take that shit from Zero, I was like, I think Nairo can take this. Because I saw him in Big 5, he was sub-champ, you know, he was second place in Big 5, so I'm like, yo, if somebody could take it from him, it's probably going to be Nairo.
So, you think, okay, because I heard this comment earlier during the video. So, they seem to have a great relationship. They're close friends.
They seem to be homies, yeah.
And they always, it's always in this situation. Do you think, you know, there was a little bit of collusion, you know, where they're like, hey, you know what, no matter what, let's split first and second even among us.
I don't want to go into the
Oh!
It's like I don't know if I want to go there. Like I don't know, but yeah. To be honest with you, it's a possibility.
Okay.
I mean, it can happen. It can happen. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say yes to this. You know, shit like that can happen. To be honest, the metagame Smash 4 needed it.
Okay.
It's the truth. It's
Yeah.
the truth. Like I really feel this particular game it needed it. Like Zero had like a triumphant streak, like just taking tournament after tournament. Usually, even though he did use Diddy Kong, he was triumphant mostly. Not usually, but mostly. Let's say fair amount. I don't even want to put percentage on it, but he was mostly because of Sheik. You know?
Yeah.
The Sheik was just like destroying everyone. So in a part, Smash 4, the metagame, the community, I guess it needed something like this. It needed something like a reminder, even though in Big 5 tournament also Anti put some great Mario play out there. They also went 3-2 with Zero.
Okay.
His Mario went 3-2 with Zero. Did some crazy shit. Like I've seen some crazy shit without Mario.
So
like,
you think like
combos.
Going back to something you were saying, like, do you think that Nairo's victory is an inspiration for the community? Because I guess a lot of people are like the ones that were thinking about it seriously. You know, what's the whole point in playing if I'm going to play Zero, or is Sheik is the top tier character? Like, what do you think that Nairo's victory really means for the community as a whole? Because like we see somebody that, you know, just came into the scene, has been in it for a while, and then finally triumphed over this guy who just seemed like he was unbeatable.
I think in general, like, that's the thing, like, people in general, like, for mostly, they love voting for the underdog. They love voting for that particular, like, wait a second, there's a chance that he could win, but it's not probable. People love voting for that guy, you know?
Okay.
And Nairo's been in that track for a while. Like, Nairo's been, like, severely wanting this victory. You can tell he's putting in that work. He's winning lots of tournaments. And I kind of think it needed it. Of course, Smash 4 is very early in the metagame. We discussed this before. Like, I really think a lot of characters are underused. A lot of people are probably not using a lot of the characters to their full advantage. But still, I really feel like for a while now in Smash 4, that was probably, maybe not directly, but indirectly, it was probably a gap that kept some people from, like, probably seeing it. Like, yo, I see this thing to be a repeat. Maybe.
Yeah.
You're thinking of, like previous generations. But, yo, I really always thought that there's a lot of characters that could pull out some good stuff. Maybe they were a little late in the metagame to develop these things, but Nairo brought it back, man.
Yeah, he did.
Gave faith to the community. He's like, yo, convincing victory over Zero Sheik.
Yeah.
And Diddy Kong, which Nairo even said himself that this is his main. He said, like, Diddy Kong is Zero's main.
Yeah.
It's kind of seemed like from the way he was talking that he was a little more proud for beating Diddy Kong than he was from Diddy Sheik.
Well,
you know, like the speech after the after the victory, he's very humbled about the victory.
Yeah.
But he actually mentioned a little comment like, "Yo, Diddy Kong is his name." I'm paraphrasing. I don't really remember exactly what he said, but he kind of said like, "Yeah, Diddy Kong is his name." And, you know, he felt very proud about that. He's like, "Both of them got this."
No, and it shows that like even like one of the best best people playing, if you're on your A game, like you can bring it back. I'm just kind of happy that all this happened early in the career or the community's upbringing, because in the past we've seen and it's again a really old example, but Marvel versus Capcom 2. Once you saw that Justin Wong, a Street Fighter player, Marvel player, was in grand finals or at the end, people were walking up. They knew that Justin was going to win.
Yeah.
So after a while, it gets a little bit scary when somebody wins so often, and then all of a sudden, hey, all right, Zero's going to win, whatever. You know, I'm not even going to finish watching the thing.
Screw this. I mean, I know what's going to happen. I'll just YouTube it later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But this actually keeps people interested because, like, what's going to happen next?
Yeah,
you know,
what's happening in the community right now?
Who's
putting that work in?
What's gonna happen with Nairo? Is he gonna win? Is he gonna prove it? I don't think personally. I don't think Nairo has to prove anything because he won. It's a good victory.
Yeah, it's the moment that he took.
But what if he wins?
He deserves it.
But what if he wins again? What does that mean for Nairo? Like, is that really gonna cement the fact that this victory is only the beginning of his own dynasty?
Thinking a little more ahead, what if somebody else that's not even Nairo wins this shit?
Oh
know?
man, at that
because there are a lot of players putting in that work. Like, there's a lot of unsung heroes in For Glory. Like, guys that I believe in, and you could probably ask this to any of the top players. There are people For Glory that sometimes they come out with some world-class gameplay. Like you're like, who the hell is this guy? Like, what is he doing to practice? Because this guy's just like in fucking For Glory using fucking Dr. Mario in this bitch, and he's like, what the hell is this gameplay? I've never seen shit like this.
Funny story. Nairo, the way he said he practiced for the game, he was Dr.
That's
Mario.
where I took the Dr. Mario shit from. That's how he's like, dude, I just used Dr. Mario, and then I used Zero Suit and Tournament, and I won.
Yeah, it's just like,
and everyone's like, yo, that's what you gotta do.
And that's what you gotta do, and that's the truth. Like, a lot of people, personally, you know, For Glory is great. The online on Wii U is pretty crappy.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's talk about it because it's on the table.
Let's bring it to the table.
Like, For Glory is a great way for you to like play really good players.
If you don't play against anybody in Korea or Japan or anywhere far,
I
like,
guess
if you play anybody in America that's like 6 miles away, your neighbor,
maybe
it's excellent. You have enjoyable times.
I guess so, but it goes to show you that no matter what, like,
you gotta play with Chambo from Arizona.
That
Washington, Arizona connection.
Yeah, let's see. Shout outs to Chambo, a Lucario player. He used to live over here in the Tacoma area. Played many sets. He's been in top four in PLU Smash Brothers tournaments whenever he's attended. So shout outs to him. But getting back on track, it's like, you should never really discard the fact that there is online. There are people who are very good, and not only top-notch players are being grown inside of the pockets of the community. These people are also being grown in their living rooms, in their bedrooms.
Like, they got nothing to do, and they're just like, well, my life is what it is.
Yeah.
I go to Canada and do my thing. I'm just gonna play some Smash. And like, they play dead fucking hours on Smash, and then when you see, and to be honest with you, like, when there's a huge difference in For Glory. Of course, the lag is also substantially different from when it all began. But you can see a substantial difference when you play online. It's much easier to find a solid set from somebody that's playing than before. Like, I was just getting to know the game, and I could play like off top, just like, fuck it, I can just take victories like all the time. Right now, it becomes considerably difficult. It's like they know how to play the game better.
Yeah.
You can see, like, I run into a lot more players that are just doing a good job and just like playing a good game, including some characters that I haven't really been expecting or anything like that. You know, like some.
And those are the killers. Yeah, those are the killers. The people who are
they
just
surprise you. They're like,
putting in this tech. Yeah, because I think you go to the local areas and you'll see some characters that are being played, and then you go online and you'll see some other completely different characters. Yeah. So, what were some, like, just to start wrapping this up, what were the most definitive hype moments for you in that? And then like the in that match between
Zero and Nairo?
Yeah, what was something that really stood out to you?
Oh my god, that because the whole match was actually pretty back and forth. Like I'm not gonna say that Zero was just like helpless to do anything. Because definitely he was playing Zero. You know, the definitive moment to me was when he landed that down B off the ledge, where they were playing off the ledge. I think it was like after it was winning round, and when they were just like 1-1 because he brought it back from losers. Damn. When he went down with that damn B, it's like they were just both like, it was a pretty even match, and he just went with that damn B like boom, and then shortly after he got him with that up A B combo, and it's like, oh my god, it's like I was just in the mall. It's like I work in the mall. Shout out to the mall. So yeah, I was like working over there, so I was just like checking out the videos in this little Plaza layout, and oh my god, when I saw that moment, he just took that shit back, and I'm like, this just got real. That's what I was like, yo, the hype is so real.
Look, I've heard in the past, the most disrespectful way you can defeat somebody is by jumping on their head.
Spiking.
Bro, I'm sorry. That stomp was probably one of the most disrespectful, and like it was a clear statement to me in that moment.
It's like, you are not winning this shit,
no.
dude. I am winning this.
Oh my god.
What the fuck what's going on right now?
No, man.
I'm gonna win this.
He went in very hard. It was a great tournament. It's great sets.
You stocked them twice, right?
3 times.
3 times.
And it was in a row.
Oh, Jesus guys.
So, shout out. Yeah, no, it was
God.
It was that moment.
I've only seen the matchup once. I only saw the matchup once. It was the hype.
It was
the hype.
So, shout outs again to Nairo for winning, taking that convincing victory.
Very entertaining victory as well.
Yeah,
I love that he actually, just like an intersection. I love the fact that he made Zero use both of his names to his fullness. Because I didn't even think about that. I just love seeing the DD play. Like he just couldn't use Sheik because he obligated him to use like, yo, you gotta switch this shit up because I'm playing to win this shit.
He thought about it too.
Oh
he was gonna change the character, but he stuck to it.
You know, and at the end, I think he changed to Sheik just because he's like, I'm running out of options. Maybe I should switch back to Sheik. You know, I think that's how it looked to me. And I just love the fact that he made Zero use DD Kong because Zero's DD is just so fun to watch. Like whether he win or doesn't win tournament, Zero's DD is just savage, man. He's just like bites people's head off, you know? Like it was fun to watch to me.
Man, it's I didn't see it that way. Like he just wrecked his 2 characters to the point where
he literally wrecked his both his mains.
He made him doubt himself. That's the biggest victory of all. He made you doubt. He made you doubt.
Made the soft theory on that.
No, man.
I was like.
But I'm really excited to see in the future what's gonna happen with Zero. If he's gonna keep being up there. I want to see if he's gonna keep winning. I want to see if Nairo's gonna keep winning.
As long as he gives a shit about Smash 4, he's probably gonna be top 5 for a while.
And I want to see if this victory inspires anybody else, and then other people stop thinking that he's unbeatable, and they'll be able to step up to the plate. The community is very young. The community is very energized. These are one of the most hyped up moments. The game has been out not even for a year, and then we've been through this incredible journey of updates, new characters, new content. Like
that last patch could have been a game changer for the match. I mean, I don't know how it played in. Like I didn't really study the match to that degree. Like I just saw the hypeness of what the match was, but that could have been a big factor also, man. Like the fact that I don't know how Zero Suit was affected by that last patch, but dude, you know, that could have also been factored in. That could have been it.
Yeah, we've seen many people throughout the years with these newer games that you can update. When there's somebody just dominating, and then either a character gets nerfed or there's a new mechanic and it just can't adapt. So that goes to show you, don't quit playing whatever character you're playing. Don't quit playing whatever game you're playing. The best thing you can do is either adapt, and if at that point that game does not become a, you don't like it, just move on to something else.
Move on to another game. There's plenty of games out there.
So All right, guys, thank you so much for listening in again to one of our late night discussions.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, this was Rich,
This is Jules.
and then we're gonna send you off with a awesome night. All right, take care, guys, and take care of each other.